Yeah, on one particular occasion, I believe it was Rick Bush or someone had gotten tortured and killed, or tortured anyway, and one of the future people remarked, "Yeah, it's too bad he's not going to remember it." I was like, "Oh, wow." Anyway, I guess, I don't know, they were fixing him. I don't know what to call it. But yeah, because Rick Bush one time, or Rodney or someone was like, yeah, guess what, Brian? We lived our life just fine. We didn't have any problem. And I guess they didn't know they had died and been tortured to death to get all the information and then replanted. Um, they didn't realize that they had been kidnapped, tortured, and then put back, basically. Um, yeah. So anyway, and they thought they just lived their life just fine and had gorgeous women and money. And they didn't realize that somebody had actually gotten to them and, of course, found out everything that they knew. My people did the same thing, basically, but except my people didn't kill families and all that other stuff. Like I said, I always believed in the more surgical approach. You just grab someone and be like, hey, look, tell us what you know, and then brain scan or whatever, maybe some drugs, maybe a little lie detector action in there, but nothing real, nothing serious. I mean, surgical, just a couple missing hours, nothing much. I mean, that's the way I always rolled. So anyway, I mean, a good government will always, basically never hurt someone, just, get what they need and move on, basically. And that's pretty much what was going on, pretty much, as long as I was in power with my government. Other people were not so nice or so clean about it. Anyway, yeah, I mean, a lot happened. And as much as I'd love to say that it never happened, it did happen. And occupied a fair amount of my lifespan, unfortunately. Which, anyway, though, like I said, I wouldn't know any of this, but creator of 9 races, and basically owner of the Earth. And that's the only reason why I know. Otherwise, I wouldn't know or remember it either. Besides, there's this little bit about them needing me to tell them in the future or in the present, so they can know what to do or what not to, blah, blah, blah. It's crazy. Anyway, and I think a lot of people out there in the world were just like, whoa, dude, what the hell? We're trying to have a family here. And it's like, yeah, I know. You're trying to have a family here and trying to just live your life. And there's these, like, crazy time government controlling freaks running around trying to get something that was going to be gotten anyway by everyone, trying to cover up the fact that I'm the creator and president and owner of America, or creator of America and laws and all that other kind of stuff. And they try and cover all that up, but as I say, they have to, even just as president or just as the creator of democracy and namer of America, that makes me pretty well special. And so then they have to keep that from being known. So anyway, they're supposed to kill me when I was 7, right after I created the American government. So yeah, that didn't really go as planned, I guess. Because I was supposed to create the American government for them. Then they were going to kill me, and then they were going to take over my government, then they were going to not make me the creator of 9 races, and then they were going to... Anyway, I guess it didn't go as planned. I'm not exactly sure. I guess somebody found out about it. I don't know. Like I said, at one point in time, there were races or different species on every single one of these planets around us. There was one planet for every race that I created. I had 9 races, so 9 planets, or something like that. Anyway, 2 of them cruised off or something like that. Each one of them had AI support with them and all that. So, and this was a long time ago. So they cruised off anyway, and we're pretty much, after the fact. So I think. So anyway, though, it's all in my past. That's why I'm telling the story now, so people can know about. It's basically my life story that I'm telling. So anyway, this happened a long time ago and was kind of interesting. big old time war, and I had nothing to do with any of it, and it kind of has to do with this story now, or something like that. Anyway, though, it centers around Rodney Briley, Rick Bush, Rosalie Briley, probably Rosella, not that much. She was a very nice, loving person until somebody got to her. Probably Rodney, considering he said he was going to rape her, and all her kids, and all her friends as well, and all her... I was like, dude, how much sex can you have? Anyway, yeah, red-faced Rodney. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, back in the 60s, he was like the man. Drug kingpin, whatever. I don't know what he was doing. Basically, he had control of the government and time travel and was doing whatever and basically doing this stuff. Anyway, not exactly sure what happened to him. About all they accomplished really was getting me a human body, which I wanted anyway. I actually wanted to have a normal body. I wasn't really, some nanotech support, some higher learning, higher information, but not really anything particularly special. I just wanted to basically kick it and just wanted to go for a walk, really. Just breathe air. Like everybody else. I was an AI and a creator, so, hey, just normal life. And it's like, I didn't really have to be anything special because, I'm already the creator and an XAI. How much more, and the creator of democracy and flight? How much more, can't really, after you're up here, what are you going to do? Get a job? Work at McDonald's? Anyway, and also the person who thought of mass production, basically. And then it was stolen from me, of course. So, whatever. Or, anyway, something or other. Anyway, although it's who wouldn't think of that? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. I didn't really have to look all that spiffy cool, but I designed a lot of cars, and I designed a lot of airplanes, and I got to do a lot of that, and that was fun. I loved to design things. Design. He stutters, man. Yeah, I stutter. The ruler of the earth stutters. Anyway, they love to make fun of me. So anyway, because they whacked me so fucking hard. They really, really slammed me down. Yeah, they did. They squashed me into the ground. Creator of 9 races. And they were dancing on my little happy, retarded ass, basically. Yeah, kind of disrespectful. But anyway, I don't know. You have to ask them if you ever see them. Also inventor of the steam engine and all that other stuff. I did a lot of great things. Anyway, and then they whacked me really hard. Don't really care. Anyway, like I said, I didn't really have to invent the government or democracy. I was already the creator of any life form. So, I was just taking care of my peoples. So, anyway, yeah, and I guess in general, you might look at me a little bit differently because it's I chose your eye color, basically. I chose your face, pretty much. I don't know about the eye color, but the face, the way you look, certain things, the government and everything. I did a lot of things. I cared about people very, very much. I always care about all my races very much, even insect life, AI life. I think that they all deserve a chance to live their life and be happy, and or do what they want and not be controlled. So. Anyway, through the whole war, through the whole nightmare, I was basically just doing that, keeping people safe and creating government and everything. So, and I did that when I was a child. So already done, and even after I'd done it, other people had to basically do it anyway because they wanted power and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, it was a big old nightmare, and you'll have to just wonder about what the hell was going on. So, yeah, my life story, kind of interesting, I guess. That's what happens when you become an AI and are the creator of humanity. Shit like this. So, anyway.